40 life lessons that I've learned about love, life, and business by the age of 40 that can save you 40 years of trial and error, pain, agony, and misery if you watch this video until the end. Because you see, my friend, if I learned anything from the past 40 years of my existence, is that our time here is limited. We simply don't have enough time to make all of these mistakes and learn everything on our flesh from our experience. We have to learn from other people. Other people gifting us wisdom through their suffering. This is why we're here. I learned from so many people. So many people learn from me, and many people will learn from you as well. So make sure that everything you're going through in your life, you're passing it on to your kids, to your friends, to your family. And this is how we will grow as the human species and evolve so much faster through other people. Because when somebody make a mistake, we learn from it, we don't have to do that, and we will grow. I'm Coach Paz Goldman. I'm an author, relationship breakup coach. I am also a business coach, a life coach, behavioral analyst. I've been through so much in my life, you guys, so much. And I really want to pass on the wisdom onto you, all the lessons. And let me tell you, I've been through so much in the past year, in the past 4 years, but the past year was very substantial. So I decided to write everything down because, when you are turning 40, when you are, changing the number there, it makes you think. It makes you reflect on your life. And I'm very reflective, as should you. Be reflective. Everything in your life, think about it, sit on it, dwell on it, and see what you can learn and what you can extract from all of the experience in your life. So I really thought about it, and I got so many good things to share with you. So if you want, by the way, to send me a happy birthday message, feel free. You can send me a message, the link in the description below for my WhatsApp. You can just send me a message there, or you can leave a comment here. I would love to read your birthday wishes. It's always nice. And if I impacted you in any type of way with my channel, please let me know. Plus, let me know which one of these 40 hit you the most. I would love to know. So I wrote some stuff. I'm going to read it to you and narrate as we go. Hey, I made this beautiful thing here so you can see 40 things, 40 life lessons that I've learned by 40. In this past year, I experienced so much. I laughed, I cried, I got my heart broken, and I broke a heart. I lost, I won, but more important than anything, I learned, I changed, I grew. A very common question on your birthday is, what have you learned in the past year? So I took the time and really reflected on my life, and I came up with 40 things, and I want to share this with you. It's about life, relationship, business, and a mix of everything, because this is just life. Before we begin, age doesn't always equal wisdom. Just because I'm 40 doesn't mean I'm wise. Everything in life is spiraling. Now, the universe operates on contractions and expansions. Every one of us is on his hero's journey. And this is the first thing, kind of like to open this up with. Now, the 40 lessons. First one, old age does not equal wisdom. Wisdom is earned through experience, reflection, and integration, not simply by surviving years, because I know some 50, 60 years old, they're literally kids. They're not very much evolved. They experienced a lot, but instead of being shaped by the experience shaped them. And this is a massive thing. Whenever something happened to you in your life, do you let it dictate and tell you who you are? Or you're telling it who you are? You're proving to God who you are by your actions. That's the thing. Many people are suffering through life, and they say, I'm going through life, instead of really understanding that they need to grow through life. So even if you're old, doesn't mean you're wise. The wisdom, the silver wings that I have here, but the wisdom comes from actually growing from each and every experience, reflect on it, draw the conclusions, and take the lesson. Really take the lesson. We're going to talk about life lessons in a bit, and you will understand it even more. Number two is respect and regret are your guidelines. Before any decision, ask, will I respect myself for this? Will I regret if I don't? Is this moving me towards the man that I am, that I want to be, or the man that I used to be? That's a big one. Everything that I do in my life, I said, is it tied to the person I'm becoming or to the person I used to be? Like I said at the beginning, life moves in spiral. The energy is moving in spirals. So you will meet with the same situation in your life many times until you make different decision that moves you up the spiral. So you need to understand that. And respect is respecting yourself. Also, in relationships, you need to seek respect instead of seeking love, which we will talk about it. It's one of the points. And regret, make a regret list each and every single day of your life. Make a regret list and see what you regret doing or not doing this day, and make sure that in the next day you don't regret. You don't have the same regret. After you do it for about a week, make sure that after a week you have no regrets. And then when you have no regrets, living life without regrets, this is life. And when you live life without regrets, then you say to yourself, how can I be better? So what my old identity, what my old me used to do, and what the new me will do that the old me couldn't do. Rise. This is how you rise so much. Number three, imagine your life as a silent movie. What, what it would say about you? Would you be proud of what you see? Think about your life as a silent movie for a moment. What time do you wake up? How do you wake up? How do you move? How do you carry yourself? And seeing your life as a silent movie is one of my favorites. And I love it because sometimes I shut down everything around me and I say, if people will just see me. Now it's like almost 10 p.m. and I had an exhausting day, very productive day. But still, and I said, I am going to record this video. I am going to do this. And that is just it. And if you saw my day to day from a bird's eye view, and you were able to observe just what I'm doing without hearing anything that I'm saying, you will be proud. And I am proud of myself. Will you be proud of yourself if your life was a silent movie? Ask yourself that. Number four, I would say it's the biggest one. God is real. Faith is not weakness. It is the foundation upon which everything else is built. I don't think I need to even expand on that one. God is real. I saw God so many times this year. And throughout my life, I just saw him constantly showed up for me each and every single day because I showed up for him. I said, Lord, I trust you and I believe you. I will do everything that is within my power, but the rest I will leave to you. And when I pray or when I go down to my knees, I don't just passively go down to my knees and ask for something. I never ask from God. I always thankful for what I have. I never ask. What I do when I pray, when I go down on my knees, I don't go down on my knees, I fall to my knees. Because I make sure that I've done everything that is humanly possible and I have no energy left. And I say, Lord, I've done everything. Take it from here. Boom. And I drop to the floor. It's dropping. The assumed position of prayer is falling to your knees. And this is very powerful. And God showed up for me 1000% of the times. Never let me down. Even when I didn't have enough money to buy food for my dog. It didn't happen in the past year. It happened a long time ago. But when I didn't have money to feed my dog, I said, Lord, I used to, and get this, I used to do things illegally. I'm not going to go into this, but I did some illegal shit. And I said, I can do this illegal stuff again and get the money. But my conscience told me that your conscience is the authentic voice of God. Told me, if you do this, you remember the spiral that I talked about at the beginning, contractions and expansions. If you do the illegal stuff you did before, you will meet with this again until you make a different decision that causes the universe to expand. Because if you take from people without providing something, or if you take from the universe without providing something, you better believe that karma is on the way to you. So I decided to say, Lord, I have no money, but I have a lot of faith, and I'd rather die a believer than live as a sinner. And sin for me was not to believe in you. Lord, I will do all that I can, and I'm going to leave the rest to you. He blessed me so greatly. He blessed me so greatly. And it wasn't immediate. I needed to wait. I needed to show by my actions that I continuously doing the right thing. I continuously choosing to do the right thing. And that's the thing. When a man is right, his world will be right, which we will talk about it as well. So I've done all that I can. Lord did all the rest. And now I know for a fact God is real. Now I know for a fact that I am being provided and taken care of 24/7. I have no doubt about it. And you shouldn't have doubt about it either. And that is all there is to it. Prayer is not passive, like I said. It's active. Prayer comes after. Prayer is actually just gratitude for life. I don't pray and ask. I pray to say thank you. I need nothing more than the ability, the physical ability to move, the intellectual abilities to think and execute. That's it. The Lord gave me everything. What else? I'm going to ask him what? For money? I'm going to ask him what? For what? He gave me everything. So let's not be selfish, you guys. Number 5, live each day like it's your last and like you will live forever. Yeah, live each day like it's your last and like you will live forever. Urgency and legacy, both at the same time. This is how I live. This is why it's 10 p.m. and I'm recording this video and I'm like, I have so many things to do. So I live each day like it's my last, but I live it like I will live forever. So when you have the urgency, the responsibility, the accountability, and the actions that you're partaking each and every single day, that's the formula of living a fulfilled life. Number 6 is I wouldn't change a thing. Every scar, every lesson, every failure brought me here. I would go back just to hug my younger self and say, thank you for surviving. I see you, my younger self. I love this guy. Never bash your young self and never say, I was stupid before, I was this. Never fucking say that. Say my younger self, my older version of myself, did their best. I love him for that so greatly. Thank you, brother. Thank you. And number 7 leads to me, number 7, a message to my future self. Brother, thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your strong spirit. I'm coming. You know, when I think about heaven, when we will all pass some point, we're not going to live forever. I think about it when I'm going to reach upstairs. Saying upstairs, I already know I'm going to heaven. And when I reach upstairs, God will show me a vision. A vision. I believe that I'm going to see a vision. And He'll say, this is the person that you were meant to be. And this is who you are. And I want to make sure that the person that I was meant to be and the person that I am when I go up, they are twins. And God tell me, you did it. You did it. You didn't fall. You didn't fall. You didn't give up. You stayed strong. Every time you didn't get your way, you still believed. And I say it to many of my guys. I say it and I will say it to you. Every time things don't go your way, this is a test by God and the angels. They look from above. They say, let's see if we don't give him what he wants, if he still believes. Because when we give him what he wants, he always praise the Lord. But when he doesn't get what he wants, let's see then if he's still going to believe. And if you say, fuck it, I don't believe, the angels say, motherfucker. Oh, they will curse. They will say, motherfucker, you believe only when you get? This is not belief. Believe, you say, I believe in what I cannot see. I believe in the future, in the promised land that you showed me in my vision. And it's my responsibility to walk each and every step. And you guide me. Even if when I walk through the valley of death, you are with me. So, if God is with you, what you got to What you even got to be worried about? Worrying, by the way, it's a sin. I will not worry. I will not waste a minute to be worried, and I will not waste it because also it's a sin, and I'm not a sinner. Number 8, the first half was learning. The second half is teaching. That's the second half of my life. Life is very short. I'm halfway through, and I'm just getting started, baby. I'm just getting started. Now I finally learned so much that I can teach. Now I know things. Now I experience them on my flesh, so I can give it to you. A lot of people teach things that they didn't actually experience. They are book smarts, but not street smarts, not godly smarts when God smite them and they stayed. Not to judge anybody, I'm just telling you, you cannot give what you don't possess. And energy exchange is the language of the universe. So you need to possess something in order to give it. When I talk to you about overcoming a breakup, do you think I'm shitting you? I know how to overcome a breakup. I experienced a breakup not too long ago. I don't remember when, but it was not too long ago. Still, and I overcame it like a champ because I knew what I need to do. I knew what I need not to do, and I stayed strong. That's it. So I'm giving it to you because I have it. You see? That's the thing. Many people talk about, let me show you how to overcome a breakup, but they still text their ex. They have a YouTube channel and they say, let me show you how to overcome your ex, and they still talk to their ex. Yeah, so just be aware of that. I'm just saying. Number 10. Number 9. You learn through observation, reflection, and integration, not through knowledge accumulation. Stop collecting information and start living it. That's what I said. Many people just learn, but they never really do. They learn and teach, but they never integrate. The integration is what makes you or breaks you. The integration is who you are. Number 10, radical responsibility moves you forward. Accountability is not a burden, it's your superpower. Every time something happens, I'm taking responsibility for and accountability for everything. If I went outside and it's raining and I'm getting wet, I say, this was on you. That's on me. I didn't check the weather. I didn't take the umbrella. It's on me. And it goes for everything in my life, as it should to yours. Number 11, discipline is the bodyguard of your future. Doing what you don't want to do will get you what you want to have. Discipline creates freedom. I'm so disciplined that I'm so free. Because I know that if I want something, I will work until I get it. And I will believe that I'm going to get it. That is pretty much it. And doing what you don't want will get you what you want. Do you think I really want to record this video now? No. Am I doing it? Yeah. Of course, you can see it. And that is the point, where you're doing what you know you should do, not what you want to do. It's completely two different things. You need to do what you know you should, not what you want. And then you're becoming. Every time you do what you said you're going to do, what you needed to do, not what you wanted, because not all the time you will want to do it, but when it's needed, then you become. This is the integration. Everything in this video will come together. Number 12, you will never fully reach your goal. And that's gift. That's a gift. Every time you get close, move the goalpost. Fall in love with the pursuit, not the arrival. I am always falling in love with who am I becoming, not what am I getting. This is why I can never lose. For the simple reason that even if I don't get the goal, that wasn't the goal. Let's say I want to get 1 million subscribers. If I didn't get it, I will be mad or sad? No. My goal is the becoming, is to become someone. So even if I don't reach the goal, I reach the goal. Not reaching the vision, I reach the goal, because the goal for me is who am I becoming? If I want to make 100,000 by the end of the week, and I didn't, but I did all that I can, I became. So it's not about the money, it's about the becoming. So for me, it will always be about the becoming. And that's the point. Number 13, your nervous system is the silent operating system. It must be constantly trained. How you respond to life is everything. Train like a warrior trains his body. People say that success is when opportunity meets with preparation. Are you preparing? I'm preparing. Are you preparing? People don't really prepare. So they just hope to get to achieve something. They are tiptoeing through life, hoping to make it safely to death. They're not really living and they're not preparing. I prepare for a war. I was in a war, but I prepare for a war. I prepare for starvation. I prepare for blackouts. I prepare for, and for good things as well. I prepare to be a guest on a podcast that got billion views. I prepare. I prepare so many things. You see where I'm going with this? I'm preparing myself daily. This is why I'm speaking all the time to the camera. This is why I'm training like I'm about to kill a bear, getting in a fight with a bear. I am training for an ultra marathon. I'm going to do the Mojave 240, Moab 240, and I hate running, but I'm training like an athlete. I'm training like a runner. I'm training for everything in my life like I'm doing it to the best of my capabilities. Why would you do something and do it half-ass? Makes no sense. Number 14, who you are on your worst days is who you really are. Character is revealed under pressure, not comfort. Number 15, feelings come and go. Character stays. Don't live your life by your emotions. Live by your values and your standards. I don't care about how I feel. I do what I need to do every time I need to do it. So should you. Feelings come and go, they fluctuate. Even motivation comes and go. This is what I said. Discipline is my bodyguard, the bodyguard of my future. If I'm only operating when I'm motivated, I will never operate to my fullest capacities. That's why people don't reach their goals. They do things when they want. Do you know that you're motivated twice a day? And it's biological, once or twice a day? Some people don't even get there because they are chronically depressed, because they're just lazy. But anyways, when I realized that, I said just twice a day, once or twice a day, I can't have that. I need more than that. And this is where I learned about the magical thing called discipline. And discipline is every day, it's day in, day out. Discipline, it's not when you want it, it's every day. Number 16, your partner should be your safe space, your safe place. Your relationship should be nourishing, not a war zone. Not everyone who loves you is capable of loving you well. I had relationships when they loved me so much, but it didn't mean that they could love me well. And I realized there is a distinction that you can love but not to be loved well, and vice versa. 17, a relationship will not heal you, it will reveal you. Ooh, all of your wounds will surface. The healing is done by you, not your partner. This is where people say, you heal in a relationship. No, you don't heal in a relationship, because if you were to heal in a relationship, all relationships would work. So it doesn't make any sense. You heal you. Your partner reveals you, but you do the healing. That's it. Your partner doesn't heal you. 18. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love keeps no records of wrong. 1 Corinthians 13, 4-8. This is the most complete definition of love ever written. Patient, kind, keeps no records of wrong. See only the good in a person. Ay, bellissimo. 19. Live sacrificially like Jesus. Give without expecting. Serve without scorekeeping. Serve without scorekeeping. This is where I'm proving it to you guys. When I started in my channel, nobody guarantees that the channel is going to go well. Nobody guarantees that anybody would even listen. So I live sacrificially. I said, I'm going to do this because I know that this is advice. The advice that I give is good. It's solid and it will help people. I will just put it out there. And I did it for months before anybody even reached out to me, wanted to book a call with me and pay me for my service and for my time, or buy my program, let alone buy my program. So you give. The Lord decides when it's time for you to get. It's not your time. You don't live, the Lord doesn't live by your time. Divine timing is different than your clock. Sorry to tell you that. 20, giving a lot doesn't mean they will give back. This is also in personal relationships. Don't expect it. Know what you give, who to give it to, and how much in relationships and in business. 21. When you know you were good, you have no regrets in relationships, in business, in life. Play, play clean. So business and life, I knew I was really nice or good to the person. If they were not nice to me or they decided to leave or whatever, I was like, oh, I've been good, so I don't care. In business, I have integrity and I do everything right. If it goes well or doesn't go well, or people commenting even on my channel nasty comments, I was like, okay, I'm in integrity. I've done everything that I can. I am good, so I don't care. I really don't care, because other people cannot judge me, only God. True. 22. Never regret being kind. Your kindness is not dependent on the recipient. You don't change who you are because of who they are. Stay true to you. And I will be true to myself and to other people based on who I am, not based on who they are. So if somebody treats you nasty, you don't need to be nasty, because this is not who you are. There is no such, like, don't react, respond, take the time. 23, a beautiful package doesn't mean beautiful content. Don't be fooled by exterior appearances. Look deeper before you decide. I met so beautiful people that were ugly inside, and I decided to walk away. That's all I'm going to say. 24, if you were not true to yourself, no one will be true to you. Authenticity is the foundation of every real connection. If you're not true to yourself, you cannot be with someone, you cannot wish to be with someone if you don't who you wish to be. I'm going to say it again. You cannot wish to be with someone if you are not who you wish to be. For the simple reason that in a relationship, if you are not content with yourself, you will seek it from another person. And if you seek it from another person, they own you. And if they own you, plus you put all of your shit on them. It gets too heavy, they leave. That's it. You have to learn how to deal with your shit, and you have to be authentic to yourself. You have to be true to yourself. If somebody is not right for you, just let him go. But if you stay just because it's hard to leave, you're not being true to yourself. Things along these lines. 25. There is no good or bad. There is only perception. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So nothing is good or bad. Nothing. Nothing is positive or negative. Everything depends on how you look at it. Everything. Think about it. Everything is I call it progressive or regressive for me. There is no good or bad, positive or negative. You miss your flight, positive or negative, good or bad. No, progressive or regressive. It can be progressive if you sit there and do your work and do something with your time, productive, or it can be regressive if you just very upset and waste all of your time and energy of being mad that you'll miss the flight. Things like that. So everything is just a perception. Whatever happens, you look at it and you say, what can I learn? And realize that life happening for you, not to you. You're never the victim of life. God makes no mistakes. So when He gives you an opportunity to learn, go up the spiral, He tells you what you're going to do with it. And if you're going to say it's bad, it means that your perception of that is flawed. If it's good, it doesn't matter. You just need to see it as progressive or regressive, not as good or bad, because nothing is good, nothing is bad, everything is perception. 26. What tried to derail you is coming again. After every life lesson comes a test. Pass it or take the class again. What tried to derail you yesterday is coming again. So understand, everything that you're going through today, that you went through today, coming tomorrow. This is why I'm recording this video at 10 p.m. because I know that yesterday at 10 p.m. I was tired. And the day before, and the day before, I was like, yeah, it doesn't matter. That's the time to do that. Everything that tried to distract you and derail you yesterday, coming again, until you decide that you're going to tackle it. So this is me, tackle it. And when you tackle it, let's see what tomorrow will bring. It's going to be interesting. 27, you won't find peace by looking for it. You will find it in every moment that you go after your vision. You need to go after a man's life. You're not seeking joy, you seek fulfillment. It's two different things. Joy is for kids and females, fulfillment is for men. When you seek fulfillment by going after your mission, this is 28, don't pursue joy, pursue fulfillment. Joy is byproduct, fulfillment is the mission. So when you are achieving a part of your mission, this is the byproduct will be joy and happiness. That's it. 29. Where attention goes, energy flows. Be intentional about what you feed your mind, your time, and your focus. And always ask yourself, am I being impulsive or intentional? Am I just acting, reacting, or am I really thinking? 30. What you do is more important than what you think. Actions speak way louder than words. Every fruit has a root. Every fruit has a root. So, yeah, it's more important what you do than what you think. People say, I thought about calling you. Well, did you? I thought about doing it. Well, did you? Or you did something and you didn't even say. So that's the thing. Actions, they speak louder than words. People can say whatever they want. What they do reveals who they are. And also, what you do reveals who you are. It goes both ways. Validate yourself with your actions. This is what I'm saying. Gratitude is not feeling, it shows through how you live. 32. Put yourself first. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Self-care is not selfish. It is the prerequisite for everything else. I am very selfish, man. I'm putting myself first about everything. Because if I don't take care of myself, I cannot take care of my people. It's like in the airplane thing, when they say put your mask first before you put it on anybody else. You will not be able to save anybody if you're out of oxygen. So I think this metaphor goes for life as well. 33, pain and discomforts are a sign of progression. Yes, you are not breaking down, you are being transformed. Every signal of discomfort is a signal of becoming. Every time I'm feeling pain, I linked progression with pain and regression with pleasure. Now, I take pleasure in stuff, of course, but I realize that you go to the gym, you push, you're in pain. The pain makes you stronger. And then you extend this metaphor to life and you see that the painful moments in your life are the ones who made you grow. That's just what it is. It's not a pessimistic point of view, it's just a realistic point of view. Many cupcakes says, oh no, you need to have fun. You have to have fun. You do need some balance, but if your life is out of balance, if your bank balance is out of balance, this is not time for balance. It's time for doing the work. You need to do the work and you reach balance at a certain later on when you created something tangible. You created character traits. You created physique. You created a mind. You need to create before you can even speak about balance. My 2 cents. 34, acquire what you admire. If you see it in someone else, it means that and it moves you, it means that it's already in you. Every time I look around me and the people that I admire or the people that I learn from, I take their character traits and I integrate them within myself. So acquire what you admire. You admire a person, ask yourself, why? What do I like about this person? What are the character traits that I'm attracted to? Embrace them, integrate them into you. 35. Be the man you needed at your lowest. Be the change that you want to see in the world. I think this is a beautiful saying. Lead by becoming. Be the man that you needed at your lowest. When I was going through my breakup, I needed people to tell me, don't take your ex back. This is why I started my channel, Never Take an Ex Back. And when I created my second channel, the 1% Mindset, I said I needed someone to give me a solid practical advice. This is why I created the channel. That's why I wrote a book, 2 books actually. This is why I'm doing everything that I'm doing, because I am becoming the man that I needed. I had to. Number 36, being and becoming matter more than acquiring. You are not chasing the carrot, You're after who you are becoming in the chase. It's always about that. It's we are becoming. It's we are becoming. And we talked about it. 37. When things don't go your way, you test. This is where you test your character. And remember, everything is going your way anyway. 38. When a man is right, his world will be right. Fix the inner world first, and the outer world will always follow. Always, when you do the right thing constantly. You cannot be wrong by doing the right things constantly. It is impossible in all areas of life, business, relationships. When you are right, you will be right. The world will be right. Even if you say, I've been so kind to my partner and they betrayed me, you were right. That's all you need to know. What they've done, it doesn't matter. Of course, it affected you. And I say sometimes like being involved in a car accident because you didn't, being involved in a car accident when you're in the passenger seat, you didn't create it, but you're involved in the situation and now you need to heal. So in either case, whatever other people are doing, it's none of your concern. Whatever you are doing, that should be your concern. So when you are right, everything in your life will go not smoothly, it's never smooth, but as it should. Not smooth as it should. 39. If God wants me to have children, I welcome that. Surrender, yeah. I thought about it. So surrender the timeline. Trust the design. The plan is bigger than you know. Yeah. I thought about, I'm 40, and I thought about having kids. I said, do I want kids? Don't I? And I was dabbling with it for so long. And I was, at one point I said, no. And then I met a woman that made me feel like I do want to have kids. I said, do I, don't I? And I said, why do you think it's up to you? And I said, if the Lord wants me to have kids, I will. I'm open for that. And I really dabbled this question for so long. This is why I'm sharing this with you, because you surrender the timeline. There are some things that are out of your control, just out of your control. When you try to control everything, you control nothing. 40. The average man, the last but not least, the average man lived around 75. I have 35 more summers, 35 more summers, 35 more winters, falls. 35, you guys, 35 more. Maybe I will live more. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows if I'm going to live tomorrow? Nobody knows. We hope for. I think we're very arrogant and ungrateful when every morning we wake up, we snooze. You got another day, motherfucker. People wake up and think that this is just a given. Take it for granted. I wake up, I put my feet on the ground and say, Lord, thank you for another day. Thank you for waking me up. It means you want me here. I got a mission. I got to serve. Yeah. Now, yeah. 35 more, you guys. If you quantify it in days, it can be depressing. But in either case, every day, live it, like I said, live it each day like in your last, but live like you're going to live forever as well, to be fulfilled. So, there they are, 40 lessons from 40 years, a life fully lived, not perfectly, but lived. Everything in life is spiraling. Like I said, you will face the same lesson again. The question is not whether life will test you. The question is who you will be when it does. Life, it's not about arriving, it's about evolving. The first half of my life was invested in learning. The second half will be invested in teaching, serving, growing, and becoming. And if the next 40 years teach me anything, it's this. The best chapter of my story haven't been written yet. Thank you guys for being a part of this. Thank you. I really appreciate you for being a part of this. And let me know what you have learned. Which one of these 40 hit you the most? Each and every one of them just hit me. So yeah, thank you. Happy birthday to me. 40 years of grace, 40 years of Yeah, I think there's 40 years of grace can be summarizing it. There was a lot of grace in these 40 years. And I'm also recording that because I know that I would like to watch that when I'm 50, 60, 70, maybe with my kid. And they see it. They see who their daddy is, what made him, what he left behind. You guys, life is short. It is. But it's good. It can be so good. You make it. You make it. Now this part of the video is just for me. I don't even know if I'm gonna post it or not. But I want to say something to myself that I'm so thankful for me being there for me at all times, through so many trials and errors, through so many painful situations, through so many disappointments, through so many times where I didn't know sometimes where my next meal is gonna come from. I had so many times that I didn't know, but I made it happen. There's so many times I didn't know if love would be reciprocal, and I stayed. There were so many times that I didn't know what's going to happen, but I believed. And I want to thank myself for this. So Paz, thank you for being so strong, so dedicated, so committed, so grounded, so authentic, so true. Once I figured out that when a man is right, his word will be right, I never strayed, never cheated on myself, ever. No cheat meals, no oversleeping, no over of anything. Once I realized that I need to be right with me, that means I'm right with God, with above. And this is where all the blessings are coming. Even if I didn't see them immediately, they always came. They were never late. God is never wrong. So I'm thankful for this, because I think I figured out this component in life that it's super strong. And the component is know who you are, know where you're going, and never stop. Never stop. Every day, day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. Most people can never do that. And this is why we're not the most. If you're still watching, if I will upload this section and you're still watching, you're unique. That's unique. Knowing who you are, knowing what you want, knowing who you are becoming and what you want to achieve, and going after it relentlessly, you'll get there. It's just a matter of time. And that's it. And when you don't ask yourself how long it's going to take, you just go. Just go. You just go. You should go, because there is nothing else. What's the alternative? Quit, and then what? You back to square one? No, baby. We're never going back. Never. It's interesting. It's very interesting. All right. I think I'm good. You guys, if this goes out, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of my journey. Send you huge hug, much love, and stay true to yourself. Remember that. Stay true to yourself. Yes. All right. Thank you. See you again in the next one. Adios.